Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Free Spoken Podcast. मैं हूं आपका होस्ट सनत और आज हमारे साथ है मिस्टर आदित्य शुक्ला. He is an advertising and marketing professional for over 14 years now. ये बहुत बड़ी बड़ी कंपनी such as ABP, then there's Big FM, Delhi Press, अमर उजाला के साथ एसोसिएटेड रह चुके हैं और currently he is working with an Australian MNC that is BTI Payments. तो आज हम इनसे जानेंगे कि why we buy whatever we buy. How does advertising play with our minds? So hello sir, how are you and how is the lockdown going for you?
Hi Sanat, I'm very fine and it's been pleasure to associate with you for this session and best of luck for you for your this new venture and I wish you all the very best for future assignments as well.
Thank you so much sir. And इसी के साथ अगर मैं आपसे बात करूं तो कि हम जो खरीदते हैं उस पर एडवर्टाइजमेंट का बहुत असर होता है. कहीं ना कहीं हमारे हर डिसीजन पे, बाइंग डिसीजन में बहुत बड़ा फैक्टर होता है कि हमने उस चीज़ का ऐड कहाँ देखा है. सो आपके एक्सपीरियंस के दौरान आपको क्या लगता है कि क्या बेसिक प्रिंसिपल्स हैं एडवर्टाइजिंग के जो एक कस्टमर को ग्रैब करने में काम आते हैं?
See Sanat, advertising के जो elements की अगर हम बात करें तो there are around 4-5 elements which are very necessary for any advertising communication to like it is a basic core of any advertising messages. So if we talk about advertising, आपने एक वर्ड सुना होगा मैंने ad देखा और खरीद लिया. This is a core of any plan कि आपने कुछ देखा और that ad basically force you to go to the market, search for that product and in turn you are buying of that product. So the basic element of any you say brand or any communication is basically the design of the layout of the ad. So that layout starts with a first of all a logo or a tagline. So there are many examples in the industry, like you have seen that McDonald's M and below that I'm living it. So all these things like Nike sign and there is written just do it. Or for that matter for Apple, you have seen that Apple, a bite of an apple and below that think different. So this basically this logo and tagline go hand in hand and these things helps in recalling of that brand or to create a value of that brand. So once you are seeing that McDonald's and I'm loving it, it's all related to fun, like going out with friends, having something and enjoying with the friends. Similarly, if you talk about Apple and Apple tagline, which is think different, it creates a value in your mind for that particular product that it is not an ordinary product to think of. It is a very innovative, like for HP, reinvent.
Right.
So obviously they keep on like improvising their products and they create a value in that name only. So this is how a tagline or a logo works for a brand. It is basically a soul of a brand. And then the second element which is most important is the visual or a body copy. So body copy is basically the total essence of that communication. So obviously if I would say for an example you are talking about a mattress brand. So there is a mattress brand wherein you are like they are showing in their ad a very beautiful room or beautiful house. But the major essence of mattress is basically related to sleep and comfort. So unless and
Right.
until brand won't show that sleeping posture of models or a celebrity or a comfort of that mattress, it won't solve the purpose. Like showing a good house won't solve any purpose. While showing a good comfort or a sound sleep will serve the purpose of that communication. Similarly, if you recall any example of a Cadbury's ad, wherein they
Right.
have written like they have created a soul of a festival or an enjoyment. So in that sense, you can very well think of like what is the essence or soul of that communication. So body copy or a visual, what we see, what we are perceiving from that message, from the advertising, it is equally important. So that
Fair
is
enough.
how these two elements work in tag. Going further, the further element is basically, if you see, is emotion. Every ad must have an emotion because unless and until that particular message or a particular tagline is not associated with any emotion, it won't solve any purpose for a consumer mind. So obviously, if for an example, because I go for examples to elaborate it to viewers in a very
That's very important.
layman manner. So if you see a ad of a Horlicks, it talks about stronger, sharper, and taller. So why this stronger, sharper, taller? Because it shows that your kid basically required that particular nutrients
Features.
from a health drink. So obviously that is one essence. So this is basically the emotional play they are forcing in the mind of parents that once you consume our product, which is Horlicks, then your kid would be like smaller, is taller, smarter, and say sharper. So another example, I could say if you see any example of like smoking cigarette is injurious to health. If you see the ad of any of this particular, you must have seen that Mukesh Rahane ad in PVR during the movie break. You see people are suffering from cancer, they are like their mouths are cutting and all their operation is being done on their face. So basically they are creating an emotional fear in the mind of the consumer. Like if you consume a tobacco product, you will face same kind of conditions what that ad is showing. So they are playing with the emotions of the consumer. Similarly, if you see any Johnson product, so if you
Right.
say a mother is bonding with a small infant or a newborn baby, and they are totally basically, it's a very soft product for soft skin. So they are basically creating a emotional connect with the mothers. Like you use our products, it is as soft as your kids, newborn kids. So this is a very important element of any marketing communication. So right from starting from tagline or a logo to the body copy of a message or to the say emotion of that communication, all three works together. You cannot segregate any one element like in one particular ad I will only use this, not that, or
Right.
this, not that. So you have to use all three elements in a particular communication to
I
make
understand.
that particular message very effective.
सो इन ऑर्डर टू अगर हम ये चीज़ बोलते हैं कि आप ऐड देख के सामान खरीदने चले जाते हो, मैंने ऐड देखा और मैंने खरीद लिया। सो उस ऐड देखने से लेके खरीदने तक हमारे 3 फैक्टर्स आपने बताया इम्पैक्ट करते हैं। पहले उस ऐड की टैगलाइन जो सबसे कैची होती है, उसके बाद आपका जो बॉडी कॉपी आती है, जो विजुअल इफेक्ट्स आते हैं, और लास्टली इमोशन। तो सबसे पहले चलिए हम टैगलाइन के बारे में अगर थोड़ी बात करें कि हमारी जो टैगलाइंस हैं कई सारे एड्स की, जैसे अगर मैं कहता हूँ कैडबरी की है, कुछ मीठा हो जाए। सो किस तरह से एक टैगलाइन आपको इन्फ्लुएंस कर सकती है कुछ खरीदने में, और आपको किन चीज़ों का ध्यान रखना चाहिए उस टैगलाइन से रिलेट करने के टाइम पे, थोड़ा उस बारे में बताइए।
श्योर सी, आपका ही एग्जांपल लेते हैं, आपने कैडबरीज का एग्जांपल लिया, कुछ मीठा हो जाए। अगर
ठीक
आप
है।
उस टैगलाइन का एसेंस देखें, सो व्हाट कैडबरीज डिड, they basically replaced your traditional sweets with the chocolates,
राइट।
if you see. So earlier, like, and the major part played by the media to establish that perception in your mind. Like if you see food adulteration की बात करते हैं हम, suddenly a topic came into the mind of consumer कि जितने भी sweets हैं या जितनी भी मिठाई हमारे यहाँ मार्केट में अवेलेबल हैं, all those sweets are adulterated. You will see during Diwali time, you will see all the news coming from all over the India. Like
Right.
here, some adulterated sweets are like police has captured some adulterated sweets and all. So basically, it is being a environment which is created by the media, and then comes a need of substituting that particular product with
Right.
any packaged food product which can be more reliable. So in that sense, Cadbury's entered into the zone by sensing the opportunity. Like if we are selling chocolates earlier, like before that, Cadbury's or a chocolate kind of product is termed as a product for kids, for children,
Exactly.
not for adults or not
Right.
for say senior people. So what Cadbury did, they capitalized on that opportunity and they somehow successfully established that idea, कुछ मीठा हो जाए, like the substitute of that particular sweet is our chocolates. You
I
want
understand.
dry fruit things, then we have dry fruit chocolates. You have plain sweets, so you have plain chocolates. All flavored, all varieties they have introduced. So this is the main. So this kuch meetha ho jaye kind of tagline, basically very well established in the consumer's mind as a substitute of sweet. So whenever you think of sweet, you think of
Sweets.
Cadbury. Just like Coca-Cola did with Thanda matlab Coca-Cola. So
Right.
whenever you are thirsty, you are feeling cold, you are outside your home and you are just need some kind of drink. So obviously you are going for a Coca-Cola because they have created a perception in those era like in 90s, early late 90s. Thanda matlab Coca-Cola. So you if you are thinking of anything of cold drink kind of thing, then it is Coca-Cola which will come up in your mind at first.
सबसे
So
पहले
that
कोका कोला ही
impact
आता है।
created by advertising.
I
Yes,
see.
yes, yes.
तो अगर अगर साथ के साथ चलिए अगर टैगलाइन इस तरह से इन्फ्लुएंस करके विच इज़ वेरी राइट कि जो कैडबरी ने जिस तरह से आपने बताया आई डोंट थिंक कि हम में से ज़्यादातर लोग इस तरह से सोचते होंगे कैडबरी के बारे में कि कैडबरी ने एक्चुअली उस अपॉर्चुनिटी को कैपिटलाइज किया। चलिए ये तो हो गया कि आपने एक अपॉर्चुनिटी दिखी उसको कैपिटलाइज किया। बट अगर मैं थोड़ा विजुअल की तरफ आता हूँ, रजनीगंधा एक ब्रांड है जिसने आप या रजनीगंधा लगा लीजिए, राजनिवास, जितने भी ये पान मसाला के ब्रांड हैं, अब ये आपको पान मसाला नहीं दिखाते, ठीक है, और इनके पीछे लिखा भी होता है कि इट कैन कॉज कैंसर, इट कैन कॉज दिस, बट पान मसाला के ऐड में आता है बड़ी बड़ी हवेलियाँ, हॉर्स राइडिंग करते हुए लोग और ट्रैकिंग करते हुए और सूट पहनने वाले बैंकर्स। वो क्यों होता है? उससे क्या पर्पस है? एक मतलब वो विजुअल इफेक्ट ये यहाँ कैसे काम आया? जैसे आपने एक बार पहले बोला कि करलॉन का अगर ऐड आता है, मैट्रेस का ऐड आता है, तो वो मैट्रेस और स्लीपिंग कंफर्ट दिखाएगा। रजनीगंधा में हम महल क्यों देखते हैं? उसके पीछे का क्या लॉजिक है?
See, the basic logic of that any pan masala ad, who is showing you a bigger like Mahal, all that Mahal, or you must have recalled an ad wherein somebody has purchased whole stadium, maybe in London or so for in front of his father and just having that pan masala from a box. So basically, वो रजनीगंधा या पान मसाला kind of product, it is mostly used by upper middle or lower level income group.
Yeah, kind
And
of.
for that particular group, mostly, I'm not saying every time, but mostly. So for that particular strata, if you see aspiration is one thing which is quite high.
I see.
Who aspire to be a big? The person who is in lower strata or a middle income group or a upper middle income group, they basically aspire to be big. They want to be rich. They want to be like influential in their life.
Right.
So their aspiration comes with that. And if they are having that particular product, so they are basically connecting with the aspiration of that particular TG. So that is how, if you see why these pan masala brands are using this rich people, rich culture, or that casino environment, all that polo environment or a jockey environment. So these they used to catch up the aspiration of the people who are basically consuming their product. So this is the emotional play which they are basically
Trying
playing
to-
with the mind of their consumer.
तभी
Yes.
उनकी
The
टैगलाइन
only word I would say,
कि मुंह में रजनीगंधा कदमों में दुनिया।
कदमों में दुनिया. So they basically bring aspiration to those audience.
आई सी। तो तभी अच्छा तभी इन सब ब्रांड्स का, एंड आई बिलीव इनके पास और कोई अपॉर्चुनिटी भी नहीं है कहीं ना कहीं कुछ और कैपिटलाइज करने की, बिकॉज आप रजनीगंधा से कुछ और एसोसिएट नहीं, कुछ पॉजिटिव तो एसोसिएट करना मुश्किल ही है।
Yes.
तो इसीलिए वो इस चीज़ को करते हैं। बट चलिए अब दूसरा एस्पेक्ट भी कवर हो गया, हम तीसरे एस्पेक्ट की तरफ बढ़ते हैं, इमोशंस की जहाँ तक बात करते हैं। तो आई वुड लाइक यू टू टेल समथिंग अबाउट कार्स एंड व्हीकल लीड्स, जहाँ पे मारुति सुजुकी एक ऐसा ब्रांड है जो इंडिया के लिए आई वुड से कि सालों से चलता आ रहा है। इंडिया का अपना पहला ब्रांड मारुति है। तो मारुति ने किस तरह से लोगों के इमोशंस को कवर किया है, या किया है क्या नहीं किया है, उस बारे में आई वुड लव टू लिसन, बिकॉज बाकी ब्रांड्स जो करते हैं दे शो वेरी पावरफुल थिंग्स, मारुति दिखाता है हमेशा फैमिली। तो उससे क्या रिलेशन रहा है?
See, when Maruti started in 1984, so at that time, if you see, when they started their venture in India, they come up with Maruti 800, which was the first car offered by Maruti to Indian market. If you see the product profile of that particular model, it is basically for family who have a normal income group. I
Of
won't
course.
say high, middle, but it is an average income group product.
Right.
So they introduced this product to, like, they have given a dream to a two-wheeler guy who is having a family of four to ride a car instead of bike for safety and comfort of the family. So they have introduced a small product which can only cater to 4 5, a small family kind of audience,
Right.
and at a very economical price. So you can afford it, you can use it as per family comfort, and you can also have a, say, status quo as a feel. So you can feel,
हाँ.
okay, you are above the level which others are going on in same income group.
Right.
So
किसी के
you
पास
own a
बाइक है, आपके
car.
पास गाड़ी है.
And if you recall, same model is being captured by Tata Nano when they launched it. They also give
Right.
a dream or aspiration to a two-wheeler guy. Okay, don't you are you are riding a two-wheeler and you are facing a discomfort while you are having a 4-member family or a 3-member
Right.
family. You can come to us, you use our product, and you basically fulfill your aspiration of being a car owner, car wala kind of feeling you can fulfill. So this is how Maruti, and once they launched one product of that startup or that particular price model, and then amplified it later. So post Maruti, they come up with other brands which are quite expensive, say 1 lakh, 1.5 lakh more than the previous product, because by that time your income level also grown up. So the person
Right.
who was first aspired to get a car, he bought Maruti 800. When he established himself, he just went into the other models like Esteem, or say for that matter
Right.
Baleno, all those kind of stuff. So this is how these car brands play with the emotions of particular consumer.
Right.
First
So,
they let the consumer come, and then they aspire to grow. So basically they are growing the same consumer for different variants.
राइट. तो जो एक बार 800 खरीदेगा, एंड दैट इज राइट, आई बिलीव, क्योंकि जब इंडियन कंज्यूमर गाड़ी खरीदने की सोचता है तो वो कभी एक हैचबैक से हैचबैक पे शिफ्ट नहीं करता है. वो शिफ्ट करता है हैचबैक से सेडान पे, सेडान से फिर सोचता है अब मैं एसयूवी खरीदूंगा,
Yes.
नहीं तो और बड़ी सेडान खरीदूंगा. एंड दैट इज व्हाट पीपल
Yes.
इवेंचुअली थिंक. दैट इज राइट. नाउ ये सारे ब्रांड्स वो हैं जो एक्चुअली टीवी पे, मैं कहता हूँ बाकी मीडियाज पे हर जगह एडवर्टीजमेंट्स देते हैं. देयर आर सम ब्रांड्स सर, जैसे राडो हो गया, जैसे आपका वर्साचे है, राइट. दीज ब्रांड्स विच आर, आई वुड से, वेरी प्रीमियम ब्रांड्स, गिफ्ट एंड गुड्स में काउंट होते हैं. इनके ऐड कभी टीवी पे नहीं दिखते. तो इन कंपनीज का ऐड ना करने का रीजन क्या है? बिकॉज इनको भी सेल चाहिए, राइट. अगर मारुति को सेल चाहिए तो राडो को भी सेल्स चाहिए. तो राडो अपने आप को एडवर्टाइज क्यों नहीं करता है टीवी चैनल्स पे या यूट्यूब पे या ऐसी जगहों पे?
See, to answer this question in a specific manner, I would like to say, see, these all brands are catered to a very limited target audience, because our economic setup or our profiling of our people are just like a funnel model. You have a very vast audience at the bottom of the
Bottom.
funnel, and you have a very segregated audience at the top of the funnel. So if you see, if these particular brands like Range Rover or Arado or Versace, all these brands will start using television as a medium, and they will say normally advertise through any news channel or a GEC channel. It won't solve their purpose, because they are not catering to masses. They are only catering to niche. So obviously they are not doing anything for advertising. It is again a wrong perception. They are doing it. They are capitalizing it as per the society. So they are using the more personalized medium. So you have basically high-end magazines like Fortune 500 magazines or a say People magazine. So all those high-end magazine, luxury lifestyle magazines like Playboy, like Cosmo, all these magazines basically they are targeting those particular products which are consumed by the niche of that society. But they are not going into the masses, because it is totally a waste of money for them. Because see, ultimately your ad is basically exposed by say 10 lakh, 15 lakh people. But ultimately your buyer comes from a 10,000 population
Category.
size. So
Right.
obviously you won't spend your money in that 9,90,000 waste population. You will
Exactly.
only cater the product which is only catering to that 10,000 population. So that is how they are doing a differentiate, a personalized level of advertising with that particular society, not the mass medium they are using.
आई अंडरस्टैंड। तो मतलब राडो वगैरह की या फिर हम किसी भी हाई एंड गुड की जब बात करेंगे, सो उनकी एडवर्टाइजिंग, और शायद इसीलिए मेरा ये सवाल आया क्योंकि आई एम एंड आई डोंट फील शाई इन एडमिटिंग दैट कि हम एक मिडिल इनकम ग्रुप से आते हैं, एक अपर मिडिल क्लास या मिडिल क्लास इनकम ग्रुप से आते हैं, जहाँ पे हमारी एस्पिरेशन राडो शायद पहनने की हो सकती है, बट हम एक नॉर्मल टाइटन की अच्छी 5,000 से 6,000 वाली घड़ी में भी अपने आप को सेटिस्फाइड मानते हैं कहीं ना कहीं। राडो जहाँ शुरू ही
Exactly.
50,000 से होती है, तो वो केटर ही उनको करती है जिनका 3 लाख का मंथली इनकम होती है, एंड दैट इज वेयर इट आउट कम्स डाउन टू। सो अगर ये तो चलिए वो ब्रांड्स है कि हमें नहीं पता इनकी एडवर्टाइजिंग होती है, बट इनकी होती है। जैसे अगर फरारी की होती होगी शायद, तो वो बहुत ही लिमिटेड लोगों के बीच में होती होगी।
Obviously, they are using all that. You have seen that US Open, Wimbledon. You will see Rado, you will see Tagger advertising there. Then you have a
राइट।
Formula One racing. You will see many brands of that particular caliber who are targeting the niche. So all these brands are advertising, but it is more like a closed environment they are using
राइट,
for
उनके
their
जो
niche segment.
राइट, एंड देन अगेन एस्पिरेशंस की पार्ट भी वहीं आ जाएगा, मुझे लगता है कहीं ना कहीं कि अगर कल को मेरा इनकम कैटेगरी इंक्रीज होगा, तो आई विल ऑटोमेटिकली शिफ्ट टू दोज हाई एंड मटेरियल। मेरी इनकम
Yes, yes.
कैटेगरी मतलब अगर 50,000 से लाख रुपए होती है, तो मेरी घड़ी की कीमत 5,000 से 10,000 हो जाएगी ऑटोमेटिकली, एंड देन आई
Obviously,
विल स्टार्ट लुकिंग एट ब्रांड्स जो मैंने शायद अभी तक सुने ना हो और मुझसे नीचे वाला जानता भी ना हो। सो दैट इज हाउ वी
obviously.
मूव। नाउ देर इज अनदर सेगमेंट इन द मार्केट जो एडवर्टीजमेंट करता ही नहीं है, आई बिलीव, किसी भी लेवल पे, एंड विच वी डिस्कस्ड अर्लियर एज वेल इन आवर प्रायर इंटरेक्शन की जैसे हमारे पास पेट्रोल पंप्स है। नाउ एचपी का भी ऐड आएगा, बीपी का भी ऐड आएगा, इंडियन ऑयल के भी ऐड आएंगे, वेयर दे विल शो फैमिलीज एंड वेरियस थिंग्स। नॉर्मल से एक ऐड आएगा जिसमें कोई रिलेशन नहीं है पेट्रोल से। सो व्हाई आर दीज पीपल एडवर्टाइजिंग जहां मुझे नहीं लगता कि मैं इंडियन ऑयल से भरवाता हूँ या एचपी से भरवाता हूँ या बीपी से भरवाता हूँ तो मुझे कोई फर्क पड़ता है। आई डोंट हैव अ प्रेफरेंस अनटिल अनलेस मेरा वहां से कोई कार्ड वगैरह बना हो जहां मुझे प्रीमियम सर्विस मिलती है। सो व्हाई दीज पीपल एडवर्टाइज व्हेन दे डोंट हैव एनी नेसेसिटी?
See, these particular brands, which are basically a government or a PSU brands in larger perspective, they are advertising just to basically they are run by the support of people. See, petrol or diesel is a kind of product which don't require any kind of push. So
राइट।
these advertising or marketing is not a necessity for any particular brand or any particular company. So why they advertise is only one thing, like they want to give a message to their users that we are we are a promise to you. So we are whatever we are providing to you, it is a quality. Whatever you are consuming through us is a basically our bonding. So they are in a way thanking their consumers by their presence in different messages. So they won't ask you using their product, like they are not saying you consume 30 liter of petrol and you start consuming 50 liter of petrol. No, the only thing which they are showing is their CSR activities, what they are giving to societies through the
राइट।
corporate social responsibility events, or they are showing a very good bonding within a family by consuming their products. Like they are good quality products, and if you are consuming their products in your vehicle, obviously it is in any case increasing the mileage of the product or giving a saving to your family, which in turn used for a happiness cause for a family, say family outing, or a kind of some saving happening through their good quality fuel,
राइट।
which is in turn saving some money for you. Largely they are doing a corporate social responsibility kind of thing, wherein they are bound to do it through government regulation, and they do lot of welfare activities for societies, for employees. So all those things they mix up and they make advertising for those particular offers and show to your customers, okay, you are spending your money with us, or you are associated with us, and this is what we are doing for you, for society.
आई अंडरस्टैंड। सो अल्टीमेटली उनका गोल आपको कुछ बेचना नहीं है, अपनी मार्केटिंग नहीं है, बल्कि प्रैक्टिकली ये बताना है कि वो सोसाइटी को क्या ऐड कर रहे हैं। और एक मुझे लगता है कहीं ना कहीं जो CSR एक गवर्नमेंट का भी रेगुलेशन है कि आपको थोड़ा बहुत CSR में इन्वेस्ट करना है, वो फंड्स ऑफ कोर्स
Yes,
कहीं यूज़ करने हैं। सो ऑफ कोर्स एक ऐड बना के यू गो थ्रू इट, एंड दैट
yes,
इज आई बिलीव
yes,
वन ऑफ द यू नो एक्टिविटीज जो गवर्नमेंट खुद प्रमोट करती है
yes, yes, yes.
अल्टीमेटली। सो अगर हम एडवर्टाइजिंग के हमने वेरियस एस्पेक्ट्स पे बात करी कि किस तरह से कौन कौन से फैक्टर्स अफेक्ट करते हैं, कौन से ब्रांड्स एडवर्टाइज करते हैं, क्यों नहीं करते हैं, और जो बिल्कुल ही नहीं करते उनके पीछे सेंस क्या है, बट वी अल्टीमेटली कम डाउन टू दिस वन क्वेश्चन: व्हाई वी बाय whatever we buy, and how can we be better at making our buying decisions. So as a advertising professional, because आपने आई बिलीव न्यूमरस कंपनीज के साथ काम किया होगा जिनके थ्रू जिनके एड्स आपके थ्रू लगे होंगे कहीं ना कहीं पे, बी इट अमर उजाला प्रेस, बी इट बिग FM और एनीवेयर। सो आपको क्या लगता है कि क्या टिप्स हो सकती हैं कंज्यूमर के लिए एक गुड को खरीदने से पहले, कि वो एडवर्टाइजमेंट से ज़्यादा किसी और फैक्टर पे फोकस करें? क्या फैक्टर्स आएंगे?
See, first of all, consumer need to assess its needs. Like जो भी consumer देख रहा है किसी ad में, not necessarily everything is related to that consumer need.
राइट।
Suppose for example, और influence तो बिल्कुल नहीं होना चाहिए. Majorly, if you see that celebrity endorsement which come up into picture in advertising,
See, since 80s or say early 80s and till now, you have seen Lux ad. So, lot of female
राइट।
celebrities like your heroines in Bollywood actresses, they are using
राइट।
that soap right from that Hema Malini, Rekha to side Sri Devi till Karina, till Katrina, till Aishwarya, like
ऑफ कोर्स।
incoming time, till coming time heroines. So all these actresses are. Do you think like any consumer can think, are they using Lux soap? And
एग्जैक्टली।
answer is no, they are not using. So they are using some
राइट।
premium product which not necessarily be a Lux or a Medimix kind of soap, but they are showing it in their ad. So what they are doing, they are playing emotional, they are making consumer basically attract towards or they are capitalizing the celebrity impact. So if my favorite heroine is Katrina और मैं देखूंगा यार कटरीना लक्स से नहा रही है एड में,
नहाती है।
straight away I will go and buy that Lux product in our house. So that
राइट।
basically create an impulse in my mind, or that basically act as a catalyst in my consumer behavior. So what I'll do, I'll go to a shop and ask for a Lux direct. Otherwise, I can
राइट।
explore other products as well, which are fit into my budget, my need, and my household status. सो
राइट।
सेम वे लाइक कंज्यूमर को ये ध्यान में रखना है कि जो भी एडवर्टाइजिंग आपको आ रही है, दिख रही है, या आपके कंजम्पशन के लिए मार्केट में डाली जा रही है, इज इट रियली रिलेटेड टू यू और नॉट? बिकॉज एवरी टाइम व्हाट हैपेंस, इम्पल्स में जो मैंने सबसे पहले एक लाइन बोली थी, मैंने ऐड देखा और खरीद लिया, और बाद में
राइट।
पता चला कि यार ये प्रोडक्ट भी खराब था, इस प्रोडक्ट का मेरे लिए कोई यूज नहीं था, या इससे अच्छा प्रोडक्ट मैं ले सकता था इसी दाम में या इससे कम दाम में, और इवन थोड़ा
राइट।
बहुत प्रीमियम दाम देकर। सो ये हमें चीज देखना चाहिए कि कोई भी एड, वैसे एडवर्टाइजिंग काउंसिल, स्टैंडर्ड काउंसिल ऑफ इंडिया ने बहुत बड़ा काम किया है इस पर। they basically they have already introduced this particular thing. They have introduced the guidelines to for advertisers, like what kind of advertising they should do.
what are the rules of advertising they have already set. Like surrogate advertising, they want to, any liquor brand or any tobacco brand, they cannot directly come and push their message कि आप consume alcohol or consume tobacco. So they did a wonderful job in restricting those kind of false promises. Like if you see any dental or a toothpaste ad wherein they are saying 99.9% germs को हटाता है, nobody is saying 100% germs. Earlier they were using 100%, but then ASCI came in and they pushed these brands कि how come you claim that it is 100% cure. Latest example you can see in the case of that Patanjali Corona Nil. So it is pushed as a cure medicine for corona, but in a way Patanjali has to go backward and again rebrand itself as that product as a immunity booster, rather a corona cure medicine. So these kind of stuff happening in the market, and ASCI or a governing authorities, they are basically pushing them, making rules hard for them. It is already happening, but as a consumer, we have to think about like whatever they are offering us, whatever they are like giving us in terms of advertising, not every time it is related to us, or we should find the apt, you can say, connection of our need and their offering, and then we should go for a purchasing of that product. Not necessarily we should influence every time of buying anything. Whatever they will show you, you go and buy that. It won't happen.
I understand. So that is, I believe, a very important thing कि ad के बाद भी it is up to you to decide that what you buy, and then more importantly look for the features, then for the appeal. Because if I can sum it up in one line, ad आपके लिए ही बनाया गया था. एड बनाया ही इसीलिए गया था कि आप एक ही बार में देख के उसको खरीदने के लिए इम्पल्सिव हो, बट आपको भी एज अ रैशनल कंज्यूमर कहीं ना कहीं सोचना चाहिए कि यही तो रीजन था, तो मैं एक बार एक स्टेप पीछे लेके सोच लेता हूँ, फिर खरीदता हूँ.
And
Right,
best example I will add, Sanad, is on one hand, on a TV, you are seeing different brands running their campaign, like some cosmetic, some cream companies saying that we will make you fair. Fine. And in other ad, there is a government ad. If you see Jago Grahak Jago, so you see the connection. You are consuming both the ads. One is saying you apply our product for 7 days and you will be glowing like anything. But in
right.
next ad, you will see Jago Grahak Jago. Like whatever these brands are saying, it is not necessarily it is true. You should apply your mind and think about it. So this is how
Right. So
advertising and the offerings are working on.
I understand. So ultimately we can, yeah, and that is a very good way to sum it up. कि जागो ग्राहक जागो, and that is how we can bring this to a conclusion. So thank you so much, sir, for being here, for talking to us and telling us all about कि हम किस तरह से एक better consumer बन सकते हैं. And I hope, guys, कि you got the message from Mr. Aditya Shukla. He spent his valuable time with us. कि आप जागरूक रहिए, आप समझिए कि आप क्या खरीद रहे हैं, और अल्टीमेटली अपनी नेसेसिटी, अपने यूसेज और अपनी कैपेसिटी और कैपेबिलिटी के हिसाब से सामान खरीदिए, ना कि एक इम्पल्स में आके बाइंग डिसीजंस लीजिए. आई होप आपको ये वीडियो बहुत अच्छा लगा होगा. यू विल लाइक, शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब दिस वन. I really hope कि we speak to Mr. Aditya Shukla once again sometime over some other aspects of advertising, and we really hope कि आप इस चीज को ज्यादा से ज्यादा शेयर करके अवेयरनेस बढ़ाएं. Thank you so much, sir, and we look forward to meeting you sometime again.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
sir. My pleasure.